That's not a cliche either.
Come on, it's not.
The Lord is good.
Yes, He is.
And He's full of grace and mercy, kindness. He loved us so well. Loved us, love, past, present, future. He is love.
Amen.
And the Bible says, for God so loved us. So loved us until He gave us His Son Jesus to die for us.
Amen.
And I submit to you that you can not understand this kind of love unless you had the love of a mother.
Amen.
The only way to describe, to define a mother's love is to compare it to God's love.
Amen.
There's no way that we could understand God's love unless we've been loved by a mother.
Amen.
Unconditional. Nobody would ever know how to love if you didn't have a love of a mother.
Amen.
Now, that may sound a little awkward. That's deep. You wouldn't know how to love God if you didn't have a mother to love you.
Amen.
That's how we understand God, by having had love from a mother. The power of mother's love is different. It's so powerful until it's almost baffling and confusing. Because oftentimes, if you're not careful, she can love you out of situations and circumstances.
Amen.
If it had not been for mother's love, all of us would be a fool.
Amen.
Now let me drop that on you, because everybody in here got a mother or had a mother.
Amen.
And so to understand mother's love, you have to have been exposed to it. Let me see how to put this. The love of a mother is so powerful until they would give their life for their child. Now I didn't say a woman now, I said a mother. It's a difference. I was fishing down to a friend of mine, Palm, and I was pushing the boat in the water, and the ducks were in the area I was pushing it in, and they had little ones along with it. And so that duck thought that I was going to mess with his little ones. Now, you know, a duck shouldn't have that much sense in it. He flapped his wings and roared up at me. I said to myself right then, that's some powerful love.
Amen.
Even the animals, you don't believe it. You take a bulldog, and you the master. The only reason why he won't bite your finger off when you touch him is because he can perceive your love and your care. He don't think you're gonna harm his a puppy. He won't bite you off. Now, this love I'm talking about is confusing sometimes. Now, I'm gonna give you a few examples. Freddie, I don't know her name, but now we look at the crime. She kidnapped this lady's child.
Yeah.
Now, she raised her. She rocked her. She loved her. She raised her. Now, that little girl did not know that wasn't her mother.
All right.
And so what happened was she fell in love with the woman who loved her. Now, I was watching television and they had it on the court on news. And the mother was hollering back at the child because she was showing some kind of affection for the lady who raised her. And she kept saying, what's her name, Freddie?
Glory.
The little girl. Whatever her name was, she kept telling her, I'm your mother. I'm your mother, she kept screaming. But listen, that means nothing. Because this mother raised her. Now, this is my concept here. I think that you ought to not be so harsh on her, because I know she's kidnapped your daughter. That's devastating. But in order to help your daughter understand the love that she has for that mother. Now, you can be as harsh as you want to, but you can't go and take the love back. And you can't go back and change it. Watch this here. There's mothers. I ain't talking about biological mothers. I'm talking about mothers who raised children that were not their children. And when they found out who their real mother was, they didn't want nothing to do with them. It's kind of baffling. It's kind of confusing. I can tell you this and be as truthful as I possibly can.
All right.
No mother, I said mother, remember, no mother will love for man more than she loved her child.
Right.
You ain't got to agree. She might love you. She ain't gonna love you unconditional. I know you fathers don't want to hear that, but look at here. If mother has to choose between you and her child, listen, a mother can look beyond all of her child's faults. Why? Because he came or she came out of her. And that's the kind of love, I don't care how you look at it. That's the kind of love that God presents us with. Now, I always tell this story because my mother died, I was 9.
Yeah.
But listen, I knew what love was from the age up to 9. Now, Miss Sam might have been close to me, but listen, I never loved her like I loved my mother. I loved her like mama, but not like I loved my mother. Let me tell you something. There's something that mothers, I ain't talking about women, mothers does when a child is a child. There's something that she does to him. Something she does to her. It's the rubbing and the touching and the whispering and all of this kind of thing that made us what we are. But listen, I'm talking mother's love. I ain't talking about this woman's love. Because listen, there's a difference between a woman and a mother. You see, because now, a woman don't have to love the child, but a mother does. And so watch this here now. Let me tell you the truth because you might not believe it. If a woman didn't love her child like she's supposed to love him, if she so-called love him, you can bet your last dollar he's messed up or she's messed up. I ain't making it up. Now. Oh, watch this here. Marvin Gaye. You remember Marvin Gaye?
Yeah. Let's get it on.
Marvin Gaye's father killed him. Now, if you check out the history of why he killed him, Marvin Gaye's father was jealous of him and his mother relationship. Are you with me? Now watch this here. Because see, you can be a religious fool. Now, the father was a preacher, so 65 preacher, and he would whip that boy like he was crazy. That's what his history. And he could not take that. And watch this here. When he beat him and beat him and beat him, he'd run to his mother. And she'd throw her arms around him and rub his head and tell him that it's all right, son. And so when he grew up to be a man, he remembered that. And he loved his mama with a passion. And father was even jealous of him when he was a man. Because, listen, you can't understand a boy's love to his mama, neither a daughter's love for their mother. Now, it seems, listen, when he came home, he had no inhibitions. He had no hang-ups. In other words, his mama knew she brought him in the world, naked came into the world. And he was so comfortable with his own mother that he could.
Amen.
Some of y'all can't wrap that around your minds. But he was so close to his mother, he could be naked around his own mother. He was a grown man. And his father was crazy about that. His father, listen here, you don't need to try to understand the relationship between a mother and her child. Because she loved him unconditional. Now, when he had problems, he could always come to his mother. Now, see, look at here. Everybody can't understand you like your mama can. And so listen, why he could not stay married? Because nobody understood him like his mother. Because when things got rough and tough, he could always tell his mother. And she always understood him. Listen here now, you don't have to believe this here, but every mother, I ain't talking about every mother have the kind of love that God has for us. I don't care if you rock to the core, she loves you anyhow. I don't care if you go astray, she loves you anyhow. I don't care if you ain't respectful, she loves you anyhow. And that's the kind of love that makes them keep coming back to mama. You can call her mama's boy all you want to, but that's the love. And look at here, there's sometimes when they can't take anything other than that. You call him a mama boy all you want. All you got to do is love him like mama love him. If you love him like mama love him, he'll. Well, let me move on. Watch this here. See, because mother's love is real. Ain't nothing phony about mother's love. There were two women sleeping in the same place. Solomon told us he'd sleep two women. It was in some kind of building at the same time. And both had children. One of them been sleeping, rolled over, and the baby died. And so she switched the dead baby for the live baby. And so there was a dispute going on between the two. And so they took it to Solomon. And Solomon heard the case. And so in the final, now Solomon was saying after all the testimony, he said, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll cut the baby in half. I'll give you half and the other half. Watch this here. The one that wasn't the real mother said, go ahead. But watch what mother says. Let her have it. I'd rather for you to have her alive than dead. Now, Solomon understood right then who was the mothers. But see, look here. You don't fool me because I got some. We don't talk about my people, but look at here. I don't care what they do. You can't tell mama no difference. I had to learn that the hard way. Oh, look at here. Mama love you, I don't care. Not only does she love you, but she'll take it. What's the word? She'll take up for you, even when you're wrong. Now look at here. Let me drop this here on you. Anybody who loves their child, I ain't talking about the son and daughter. I'm talking about that child. If you mistreat somebody's child, that mama loves. rejoice when you mess with that child. You don't have to believe it, but that's a truism. And so if you marry a mama's boy and you can't handle him, then give him back to mama. Don't do him no harm. You give him back. Because look at here, you got to understand that love is unconditional. Oh yeah, if you love me, then you love me with my faults. If you love me, you love me with my fallacies. If you love me, you love me with all of my junk in the trunk. If you love me, see, look at here. People don't love you, they love you because of what you got. But if you really, really love them, I mean really love them, you'll put up with it. Well, when we understand this thing we call love, I'm talking about from God's perspective. Now, we don't like to admit how rotten we are. We don't like to admit how rotten we was. But God didn't turn his back on none of us. Oh yeah, ain't none of you in here all that sanctified. Ain't none of you in here all that good. And none of you in here perfect. But God got perfect love. I don't care how things look. I don't care how things are. You can fall down in the ditch and God will reach way out, pick you up and turn you around and love you anyhow. God will love you out of the situation. God will love you out of circumstances. That's because he's God. Now when you find a mother like that, look at here, that's the... Listen, we never give mothers love enough credit. See, boys got good sense. Girls got good sense. What you can get away with daddy ain't always what you can get away with mom. You see, because mama will understand you regardless. Because that's the tender side of mother. Man, when things are going rough to daddy, say, oh boy, go ahead and get her, be all right. That's what daddy says. But mama knows better. I remember this thing here just like it was yesterday. When Johnny used to come home and he was sick then, he'd go in Messiah's room and lay down and say, Mama, rub my stomach. All right. And she'd rub his stomach and he'd feel so much better. He could be depressed, despondent, and despair. But when Messiah rubbed him, it made all the difference in the world. Don't let nobody fool you. There's something about mother's love. Mother's love can transform a rotten, nasty child to being somebody because you love the hell out of them. You see, when you love them regardless, they learn how to love. And so when you learn how to love like mother love, you want to change. You want your behaviors to be better because you know they love you unconditional. Now look here, you can say what you want to say, but that's the most misunderstood love in the world. All right. Mother will go against the world for the child that she loves. You can say all you want to say about them, but they love them. See, look at here. How do you compare a mother's love with God's love? All right. The only way you can understand God's love is to understand mother's love. Amen. Amen. Now, people try to condemn you for it. But what you got to do is tell them, that's not your child. That's not your child. I don't care what you see about him, how you see him and how mama see him. You take it. I used to wonder sometimes why I won't call her name, but she always treat one boy The worst one, I thought, better than all the rest of them. He ain't staying eating something all the time. And mama seemed to love him more. Being a young boy, I was wondering why she give him so much attention and she loved him so much. He's the worst one. Listen, here's the deal. She knew him. She knew him from a child. See, when mama raised you, she raised you, she knows all about you. She knows your little hang-ups. She knows your problems already. Because they say, you might can hide them from daddy. But you can't hide them from mama. Mama knows. You see, look at here. When daddy sit around with his chest out and the baby coming, it's mama there that's rubbing him. And look at here. Don't fool yourself. You grown folks, you don't remember, probably not. But it's those rubs. It's those pats. It's those words that made you what you are. Amen. You'll find boys right now, so I go to boys a lot, but look at here, it's because they want to please their mama. Amen. Look at here, daddy all right. But most times they want to please mama. Daddy can go to the sand, but you don't believe me, watch television, football games, and all the stuff come on. They get to the cabinet and hey mama. Well, I wonder, is there a daddy? I'm sure there is, but daddy ain't mama. That's why, here, you don't believe me, go to the store. It's Mother's Day. Go to the mall and you see everybody in there buying something. The store is a pack because it's Mother's Day. But when Father's Day come around, it's real scarce. We got to say, well, daddy don't need nothing. He don't need nothing. But why mama needs so much? No, mama needs so much because I love her. Mama needs so much because you care. And look at here. It's a thing, see. If you had a good mother, I don't care how much fault she might have had. If you had a good mother, I don't care how big and how bad you might have been. You better be careful how you talk about somebody's mama. Them niggas look at here, you could be the baddest fellow on the avenue, but you got no sense to not talk about somebody's mama. I don't care how bad you might have been. If you talk about my mama, if I couldn't beat you, I'd know how to get a brick or a stick or something and try to knock your head slam down off. That's because that's my mama. I don't care if she had faults. I don't care what was wrong with her. That's my mama. And look at here. Most folks feel the same way about your mama. You will kill somebody over. Because it's the things that she did put in you. Very rarely, you'll find a child that love daddy and they love mama. It's rare. Amen. You ain't how to find it. But mama, listen, how we look at it don't mean nothing to God. Amen. God knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah. He made woman woman and man man. Amen. And a woman don't love like a man. Say what you want to say. They don't have the emotional makeup like a woman does. Sometimes even boys, girls need an emotional side. They need more than it's gonna be all right, boy. It's gonna be all right. Sometimes it needs something a little deeper. Deeper. And when they get that, mother can be going for 100 years. You will still remember mother. And I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Amen.
You can believe this when I tell you. The seeds that you plant in your children, if they're seeds of love, they will grow. Whatever you plant in them is what will grow. And listen, if it's love, ain't nothing nobody can do can change that. You can tell them all you want. You love your mama more than you love me. Well, happens all the time. It's life. Now, we got encouragement. You know, it's not easy being a mother. It's not easy. Sometimes, man, you got to deal with, well, truth is like rotten children. You see, these days that we live in, outside influence, young people want to be like their peers. And you know, mama, you talk to them and you tell them, but sometimes they want to listen more to the peers. Now, mama, you ain't got to go along with it. Sometimes you got to thread with your life.
All right.
I know, you can't do that no more. Young children raise up to know one mama. And the Lord said you can't whoop them. You know why? They want to mess our children up anyhow. That's what they want to do. They want all our boys in prison. Whatever. It's tough. But I heard somebody say this word and they're true. She said, my mother prayed for me. Listen, folks, that means a whole lot. And your mama prayed for you. And listen, nobody can pray for their child like a mom. You just don't know how. You just don't know how. And God, knowing that the love that they have for the children is like his love for the world, responds to that. Don't let nobody fool you, folks. Nobody can pray better for your child than you. Because God knows when you pray for your child, you know you mean it. You ain't just calling words. You ask God to bless your child, bless your children. God know you mean it. Especially if you're a mother. You put everything in it. And then you know that God hears your prayer. God set a supreme example. God knows the world meant that they were against him. But God says, for God so loved the world, wouldn't just let us go to hell. He gave his son that we might have a right.
Thank you, hallelujah.
I say to you, mothers, happy Mother's Day.
Amen.
And a better word would be have a blessed day. Listen, when you look at your child, if you're a mother, you see, you,
Amen.
Because many folk, we ain't quite that deep. People tend to emulate Mother way more than they do. I don't know why I didn't pick it out yet, but God bless you. Let us stand, please.